Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bible story with Bekah. We are going to read another story from the Old Testament about a wonderful woman named Deborah. So if you can open up your Spark Story Bibles to page 106, you can follow along and we will read the story called Deborah. Here we go. God's people had been captured by an enemy. They prayed to God, "Please help us get our land and freedom back." God listened and sent a woman named Deborah to help them. Deborah was a judge and was very wise and faithful to God. She gave people messages from God and helped people talk out their arguments. Every day, Deborah sat under a palm tree. Men and women who had problems came to her for help. One day, God gave Deborah an important message, a message that would help free the people of Israel. Deborah gave God's message to a man named Barak. She told him, "God said, 'Take 10,000 men and go to Mount Tabor. God will help you defeat the king's army, and the Israelites will be free.'" Here's Deborah sitting under her palm tree. Barak said, "I'll do this, but I need your help." Deborah, who was as brave as she was wise, agreed to go. She knew that God would be with her every step along the way. Barak and Deborah took 10,000 men to Mount Tabor. There was an awful battle. Yelling and fighting went on. The noise was loud and terrible. But God was always with Deborah and the Israelites, protecting them and keeping them safe. It was a hard fight, but finally Barak and the Israelites won. God helped them defeat the king's army, and there was peace for 40 years. So in this story, Deborah had to be very brave in order to go with Barak and fight with him. And so I want you to talk about a time when you were especially brave. So maybe something you were scared of, but you did it anyway because you were brave. I'll share about a time when I was brave. When I was in 9th grade, so I was about 14 years old, I went on a trip to Ecuador, which is a country in South America. And my family wanted to go ziplining. And I don't know if you know what ziplining is, but it's basically you flying down a rope through a forest in Ecuador. And it was really, really scary to me. I don't like heights, and the fact that I was basically hanging on by a rope through this forest was really scary. But I did it anyway. I was brave. And I let my bravery show by doing the zip line with my family, and it was so fun. It was such a reward. And so I want you to think about a time when you were brave and what reward you got out of it. Just like in this story, when Deborah was really brave by fighting with Barak and the Israelites, her reward was peace and freedom in their land. So talk about that with your families, and we will see you next time for another Bible story. Bye, everyone.